Hello fellow EVs, welcome to an OSU video. Now, how can I put this? Just like YouTube, the OSU scene has been kind of dominated by a select few ranked beatmap makers, yada yada yada. So today, I wanted to try making, well not really, I tried making a beatmap earlier, and I thought, people don't really have this information to play the game, so why not teach people how to make beatmaps? Now, I'm not a professional, I've never made a beatmap that was ranked. I've just made like 30 seconds of like a song and something. But here, at least I can share with you the knowledge that I know. So let's drag an MP3 here, one that I won't be terribly hit by copyright strikes for. This is the, well, I'm gonna write it down. But you drag an MP3 here is what I did. And then you would write some information on it. So this one is, the artist of this is the Fat Rat, so far as my knowledge, and let's see, that's the name of the song we're going to be working with today. It's called Monody. Difficulty, this is all the extraneous stuff. Source, I don't know, the Fat Rat, YT, I don't know, we'll put YouTube. Tags, you know, tags like every other video on something. So the first, you'll be initially prompted with this screen, the timing panel, and you're asking yourself, what the heck is this? Well, maybe not what the heck this is, but how can I use this to start making the beat map, let's say. So what happens is, you're gonna click this thing that says tap here, and this isn't the timeline is down here, first of all, for the song. So like, you can go to the song, different states of the song, timeline, scrubbing this thing, yeah. So I'm just gonna go to a place where the main melody is, and so that's the melody I'm gonna use. There's a pause thing down here, it'll stop it, and the pause will pause it, and then stop will bring the cursor back to the beginning. Anyway, the tool that you start with is timing. BPM is beats per minute. Offset, which is something that we'll get into after we initialize the BPM. We initialize it. If you don't know the BPM of the song, you go to where it says tap here, you let the song play where you wish to time it, and then you tap in beat with the song. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna maybe put it around here, play. You click tap here. Whenever you're ready, you tap there. One, two, three, four. So it's roughly around 215. So once you have the BPM, you can mess around with the offset. Now how can I put it? Not personally, but the BPM. So the song's actual BPM and this BPM might be the same. After you click tap here, you might have to do this a couple of times just to get the right BPM. But then what you want to do is mess with the offset. If you haven't placed any notes in the song yet, as in like the beatmap notes, click this off. But the offset determines like if there's it helps fix synchronization issues. What happens is the song might be going 1, 2, 3, 4, but in between I'm gonna clap like what the beatmap might actually be thinking. So it might be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and the offset is just there to correct it. So you have to listen for when the beat occurs with the tick of the offset meter. That's this thing. So go to where on the top you see the small red line where you set your initial BPM, and then you should be able to start hearing the ticking of the offset meter. So you can hear this is fairly offbeat. What you can do is you can click this to open up like a whole bunch of other options, but we're gonna mess with the offset for now. I like to set it to 0. I like to set the offset to 0 here, and then plus or minus to line the sound of the tick meter to the song, I guess. That's how I would phrase it. Sometimes it lines up really nicely. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick. It sounds a bit late, so I'm gonna minus. Tick 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 tick. Now it sounds a bit ahead, so I'm gonna add ever strong in the world that we made. Dun 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 tick tick tick. You can hold Control and Shift to, like, if you want to increment it in small values or higher values. If you hold Control, you can also hear the tick meter go faster. Tick 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 tick. Around this whistly part, the BPM is weird because, like, the whistle is kind of offset itself in the actual song, which is a bit weird. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, so I guess that works for now. So once you set your BPM and offset to a liking, you can, these settings we won't worry about too much, but essentially they're the slider, how fast it occurs. So, like, okay, I'll play it one more time really quick. If you increase this, it'll increase, like, the velocity of the slider. And what that essentially means is how fast the ball will go per note. So, like, the higher the number this is, the faster it'll go, which means the less, like, ticks will be inside the slider. But standard is around 1.4, as you see here. And the tick rate is just like how many ticks per whatever velocity it's kept at. So this is that. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Not really, but you should be able to gather what this kind of does. Anyway, once you finish with that, you can go to, well, design is just some Windows Movie Maker animation stuff. Song setup is the thing we did earlier, just some menu stuff. The main part of making a beat map is here on the top left, called Compose. What happens is you can have the song play, and I'm just going to go to the part where I wanted it to start putting notes. Dun 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 dun. And you can click in time. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So that's that. You may also notice that on the top, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Control Z is edit undo, of course, in most programs. But on the top, like, these notes are put in the beat kind of thing. These small increments are based on what BPM you determined earlier. So if you want them to increment, if you want the incrementations to be a bit smaller, you can, like, double click the BPM just so, like cut time, if anyone is a musician out there. Basically meaning you can double your BPM if you want to put notes a bit more easily in between, so you can have faster hits in the actual beat map, is a way to phrase it that I have no idea. So that's how you put circles down. Now, normally you're not supposed to have, like, I don't know, maybe above, usually 8 for, like, most songs, but probably not above 20 for series of notes. So you can hit new combo, and then what new combo does is if you click a note, let's say I want to stop it around 20, new combo, it changes everything past that to be renumbered, such that 1 will be the new starting point. So if I hit this, then 1, new combo, this, new combo, and it's an easy way to just keep, like, the numbers repeating, because that always looks aesthetically pleasing on a beat map. And then this one's missing an 8, so let's introduce the slider. It's a perfect opportunity to. If you go back, you can actually see what your beat map could so far look like to where your first note is. Now, I started fairly late in the song, so I'm just going to start it right here. Tick, 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 tick. And it looks really ugly, but these notes disappear in the actual game. You don't have to worry about that. I'm just going to add the slider. that's where I want the slider to start. So if I can just scrub the thing down here. I'm not a professional with this tool yet. I was just messing around with it today. But the slider is here, okay? It starts here. Oops, did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. I don't know how to use this tool. Okay, right click on the top to remove something. Let's say I want the slider to be to start. So this is the line where a note would be added when you click on the area of the beat map. I click here, say I want it to be there, say I want it to be here, and you should, wherever the slider ends and begins, it's kind of like that tool in Microsoft Paint where you have a line that you can distort. But wherever it ends, if you see on the top, the length of it determines, the arc length anyway, determines the tick marks. So say I want it to be that long so I can get to the next white one. Then if we hit play, oh whoops, I didn't let go. Apparently, okay, I'm not a pro at this. This is kind of me figuring it out at the same time, whereas also sharing my knowledge that so far. So let's figure out sliders together then. So let's drag this, come on, so it ends up back at 8. Select, I want select. Okay. I want the slider to be here. Hello? Scrubbing is a bit harder than I thought. If I click this tool, right? Seek. Right arrow. Oh yeah, you can use the arrow keys. Of course, that's pretty standard. I want to hear where the 8 would be. I probably want to put it where this, let's see, we go blue to red. Probably want to put it on the next coming up blue. My gosh, please. Low notes. Oh, if I hit play, it just goes to the beginning. I'm stupid. I need to hit pause, okay. I want it here, okay. That's where we want the slider to begin. So we place the slider somewhere, wherever we want. And I want it to extend just as far as the red note. We'll have it end there. If I right click, will I delete it? Yeah, okay. No, I'll stop it. Okay, so we're good. Now let's start the new slider. Let's also start a new combo. Let's start another slider. Oh, no. Undo. There we go. So now we can move further in the song before we start the slider. And then start it here. Let's have a slider on top of a slider. So like that. Let's have it go for the duration. Let's see, half of it should be here. Then I want the other half to extend this that far. So now let's hit select. No, don't go off the screen. Stay there. I have to right click to end it, okay. See, I'm not proficient in this tool either. So now that you have all the basic elements, and why not, let's add a spinner at the end. Spinner right here. You can click here where it says test. Your beat map will be saved in order to test it, yes. So we hit OK. And then let me just get my tablet up. Thank God it puts this automatic skip thing. Because yeah, I started like 30 seconds in the song. Oh, I missed it. Anyway, that's it. I don't know, where did the spinner go? I'm confused. I thought I inserted a spinner after all that. Hello? Oh, no, I didn't apparently. Okay. So let's do that again and quickly add a spinner. I hope that's it. Please tell me that's it. Whoa, what the heck? That's the world's shortest spinner. let's put it like that long. Okay, so let's play test. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so we just play tested the spinner. Now let's go here and play test from the beginning. So I guess it play tests where you are last have the cursor at on the bottom. I can't even play on my own beatmap. But that's how you make a beatmap in Osu. So, after all that, when you're done, let's just say that's a full song. You can go File, Save, and then you should be able to go to your local app data folder. I'm just going to quickly pull that up onto the screen if this program will let me. To go there, you would go Start menu, and then you would type in %, app data, %, and then there'll be a folder opened up that says app data roaming. You go back to the folder that says app data, click local. I really don't want to show this information. And then you should be able to find your Osu folder. You should also probably already be able to find your Osu folder if you're watching this video. You can click exports. No. Songs. Click songs. There you go. If you click songs, you should be able to find the folder with the beatmap that you made. Yep. So that's the basics on making a beatmap. If you like what you see here, comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll play test. Actually, we'll go to our actual song. So if we type in Monody, once you make a song, it should be in your Osu library. So this is the song we made. So I can actually fail this. Dun 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 dun. So that's how you make an Osu beatmap. Hey, we got what? Full combo. If you like what you see here, comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video, fellow Kawaiivees. Peace.